Richard and Ruth, I'd like to welcome you to this beautiful place where we meet today to celebrate a very special moment in your life. Richard and Cheryl, I also welcome you today, and I know that both Richard and Ruth appreciate your being here today to witness and celebrate their declaration of marriage. I know that you're both very excited to be here with them. As a civil celebrant, I feel very honoured to be here in this role as we celebrate this marriage. There's an old Irish saying about marriage that promises that from this day forward you shall not walk alone. My heart will be your shelter and my arms will be your home. It is one of life's richest surprises when the accidental meeting of two individuals leads them to proceed together along a common path. It is indeed one of life's finest experiences when a chance relationship grows into a permanent bond of love. This meeting and this growing are what bring us together today. Uniting in marriage of these two friends to establish a new family is an important and memorable event. It brings together two separate families and backgrounds and creates a union as a sign of hope in the midst of a sometimes intolerant society. In their love for each other, which they publicly express in this ceremony, Richard and Ruth demonstrate not only their joy in the present, but also their commitment to share the future together. This is a time of celebration for all of us who know and love them. The first reading today that Richard and Ruth have chosen is You Opened My Heart by Narelle Bignell, and they've asked Cheryl to read it for us.
You opened my heart, and instantly we became friends. You held my hand, and comfortably we became companions. You shared my tears of sadness, and faithfully we became soulmates. You kissed me, and as destined we became lovers. You and I will travel on time's road from now. Give me your hand, and let us amongst loved ones start at the beginning of our journey. Here on the land where we first kissed, you are my right hand, and I, your best friend forever.
Thank you, Cheryl. It's beautiful. As a civil celebrant, I'm duly authorised by law to solemnise marriages according to law. Before you are joined in marriage, in my presence, and in the presence of these witnesses, I am to remind you of the solemn and binding nature of the relationship into which you are now about to enter. Marriage according to the law in Australia is the union of a man and a woman, to the exclusion of all others voluntarily entered into for life. Richard, do you take Ruth for your lawful wedded wife, to live in holy state of matrimony? Will you love, honour, comfort and cherish her from this day forward, forsaking all others, keep only unto her for as long as you both shall live?
I do.
Ruth, will you take Richard to be your lawful wedded husband, to live in the holy state of matrimony? Will you love, honour, comfort and cherish him from this day forward, forsaking all others, keep only unto him for as long as you both shall live?
I do.
Richard, please repeat these words after me. I, Richard, take you, Ruth.
I, Richard, take you, Ruth,
To be my lawfully wedded wife.
to be my lawfully wedded wife,
To have and to hold.
to have and to hold,
From this day forward.
from this day forward,
For better, for worse.
for better, for worse,
For richer or poorer.
for richer or poorer,
In sickness and in health.
in sickness and in health,
To love, honour and cherish.
to love, honour and cherish,
From this day forward.
from this day forward,
Until death do us part.
until death do us part.
Ruth, you'll turn your feet after me. I, Ruth,
I, Ruth,
take you, Richard,
take you, Richard,
to be my lawfully wedded husband.
to be my lawfully wedded husband,
To have and to hold from this day forward.
to have and to hold from this day forward,
For better, for worse.
for better, for worse,
For richer, for poorer.
for richer, for poorer,
In sickness and in health.
in sickness and in health,
To love, honour and cherish.
to love, honour and cherish,
From this day forward.
from this day forward,
Until death us do part.
until death us do part.
Take it. Okay.
Thank you.
I'd like you to face each other and hold hands.
Yes.
Richard, can you please repeat after me? I call upon the people here present
I call upon the people here by present
to witness that I,
Richard Beardsley,
take you Ruth Ann Bonnet as my lawful wedded wife. Your turn. I call upon the people here present
I call upon the people here present
to witness that I,
Ruth Ann Bonnet,
take you Richard Beardsley
take you Richard Beardsley
as my lawful wedded husband.
as my lawful wedded husband.
Rings have come to symbolize eternal love, an endless union of body, of mind, and of the spirit. Lovers have given rings to each other as tokens of faith, trust, and hope, as well as a tangible sign of a promise given and kept through all the days of their lives together. Rings are the only physical symbol that you will take away from this ceremony today. You arrive at your ceremony as a single person, and you leave as part of a married couple. The rings on your fingers remain and symbolize to you and the world that you are now part of a married couple. Place that on the left hand and repeat after me. With this ring, I thee wed. Take and wear it as a pledge of my love, and as a symbol of all we share. Sit it on.
Can you just hold that?
Thank you. Oh, no clumsy dropping.
No, drops in the
Yes.
bar.
The left hand and repeat after me. With this ring I thee wed.
With this ring I thee wed.
Take and wear it as a pledge of my love,
Take and wear it as a pledge of my love,
and as a symbol of all we share.
and as a symbol of all we share. Now that's not about to come off.
Thank you. Can you just hold that? That's lovely.
Richard and Ruth, wear these rings as a symbol of your never-ending love. Just as a circle has no beginning or end, wear them gladly. When you look at them, remember this day and the vows you've made to each other. The second reading today that Richard and Ruth have chosen is an extract from The Irrational Season by Madeleine Engel, and they've asked Richard to read it for us.
Ultimately, there comes a time when a decision must be made. Ultimately, two people who love each other must ask themselves how much they hope for as their love grows and deepens, and how much risk they are willing to take. It is indeed a fearful gamble, because it is the nature of love to create a marriage itself is something which has to be created. To marry is the biggest risk in human relations that a person can take. If we commit ourselves to one person for life, this is not, as many people think, a rejection of freedom. Rather, it demands the courage to move into all the risks of freedom and the risks of love, which is permanent. Into that love which is not possession, but participation. It takes a lifetime to learn another person. When love is not possession, but participation, then it is part of that co-creation, which is our human calling.
Thank you. The final reading today that Richard and Ruth have chosen is On Your Wedding Day. The author is unknown and they've asked me to read it for them. Today is a day you will always remember, the greatest in anyone's life. You'll start off the day just two people in love and end it as husband and wife. It's a brand new beginning, the start of a journey with moments to cherish and treasure. And although there'll be times when you both disagree, these will surely be outweighed by pleasure. You'll have heard many words of advice in the past, where the secrets of marriage were spoken. But you know that the answers lie hidden inside, where the bonds of true love lies unbroken. So live happily forever as lovers and friends. It's the dawn of a new life for you. As you stand there together, the love in your eyes, from the moment you whisper, I do. And with luck, all your hopes and your dreams can be real. May success find its way to your hearts. Tomorrow can bring you the greatest of joy, but today is the day it all starts. Richard and Ruth, you've declared before all of us that you will live together in marriage, with love in your hearts for each other. You both made special promises to each other, symbolized it by joining of hands, taking of vows, and exchanging of rings. May your marriage bring fulfillment and happiness to you both. Everyone here with you today shares your joy and joins with me in wishing you a long and happy life together. Richard and Ruth, it is now my very great pleasure, with the powers vested in me by the lords of this country, to pronounce you husband and wife. Richard, you may now kiss your bride.
They've done it.
Well done.
Now you're one of us.
One for camera.
Yeah, you are.
Oh, the kookaburra's happy too.
Yep.
Right. Oh, that's wonderful.
Oh. Come and sit with side.
All right, now we can be a little mascot. Thank you.
Okay, you go first. Okay, you sign here and you sign on it, okay? You sign that one. Okay, and the register. Can I have the witnesses? You've got a witnesses, Richard.
Oh, right, I'm here.
Okay, no. I just need you to witness what they're doing.
Yeah, you have to be actually watching.
I didn't see that, actually.
Oh, we have to do it again.
Yeah, you can see that, yeah.
Okay, now you can witness it.
Okay.
Okay, so I'll get you to sign under your name. And under your name there. Leave it for a minute because we'll get Cheryl to take a picture of you. Have the register.
Always paperwork.
I know. It's always paperwork.
It's too late, I found that back.
So now we do photos.
Oh, God.
Little mascot.
So you do pretend signing. You do pretend.
Oh, right.
Go to friend one.
Okay, and Richard, do you want to have a pretend sign too, just to make sure it's official? Okay, good.
Quite be in it. You've got to get your own.
Do you want to all get round there and get pictures
Oh,
of all
Yes,
of you?
that's a great idea.
If we go to the
yeah.
floor.
Yeah. So we'll all go behind.
Just to prove the family
Watch it.
way. Yeah.
Just don't lean back too much.
Oh, Steve.
Don't chop any heads off.
Excellent.
Did you get my nose?
No. Great. Great. That's lovely. Okay. Now I'd like you to. Oh, gosh, that weighs a ton. Put your hands together on here.
Yeah.
Before you do,
Before you do that one,
can you get the engagement ring off?
Oh,
yes.
yes.
And we'll get Richard to put it on. You can take a photo of it and hang it on. Then you got all the rings.
It's going to be
You want to borrow a ring?
No.
There you go. So
Okay.
that's it. That's lovely.
it's on there. It's coming off.
Oh, okay, now both your hands on the certificate together like that.
Oh, so you always need me in the
Do
background.
you want the register there or without the register?
Probably without that. Just keep the bouquet on. Oh, yeah. Oh, yes. And just move your other hand, Richard, out of the way. Out of the way. That's fine.
I love how that fits into the sun.
And just more over there, so it's more of the sun.
Move your shadow. That's it.
Can I run at the back?
Yeah, sure.
Yeah,
It is actually, yes.
We couldn't quite work out the playlist.
Okay with it? Yeah.
I would agree now, man.
Yeah,
that's fine, thank you.
We're happy.
What music?
No, thank you for...
Steve drowns out any music you had anyway.
Yes.
All right. Stand up. So come back over here. All right.
So, behind you. It's my job.